how can a marathon help Bordeaux wines battle the crisis that it is facing today? Also, can I finish my first marathon without any preparation? Now, I am not being dramatic. Bordeaux is in a big crisis. The international wine sales have been falling for a decade, but in 2026, today, as we are speaking, it has hit the all-time low. Tourism is slower than on other years. It has left everyone involved in the wine industry scratching their heads and looking for a solution. A marathon? How could a run possibly help Bordeaux battle this difficult period? To find that out, I had to sign up for a 42-kilometer run in Saint-Émilion, that is one of the most iconic wine regions of Bordeaux. The thing is that I've never done a marathon, and it is only one day before the run that I am signing up, so I had zero time to prepare myself. Can I even make it? I guess we'll have to find out as it goes. Everything came together in an early April morning, just before the crack of the dawn, when Saint-Émilion was still covered in fog and the sun was hiding behind the horizon. 6:30 in the morning, I just arrived to Saint-Émilion. It's still quite dark outside. I still have about an hour before the marathon begins. It's gonna be time to fly the drone to show you where we're running. People started to gather at the starting point, Chateau. And at the beginning, it doesn't look like much. It's just a few hundred runners. 3 minutes left until the start of the marathon. But we have to remember, there are 3 other distances that people are gonna run. As everybody is warming up and the countdown is coming to a start, I cannot help myself to ask the question, is this a dumb idea? But as a winery videographer, I am eager to see, is there a way that a run like this could actually benefit the wineries? And so it began. And there we go, I'm gonna die. A marathon through a region that has over 800 different wineries. The biggest challenge for me is to run very slowly and to keep myself off the adrenaline. Because the last thing that I want to do is to get overexcited and exhaust all my energy before the finish line. So naturally, very quickly, I found myself running at the very end of the race. Look at all those people in the distance. I'm so behind. I mean, it's okay. The goal is to finish the race and to capture the ambience. So I don't mind being the last one. The Vineyards, on the other hand, they're only just waking up. We are currently in the springtime. That means the vineyards are awakening. Usually, everybody would appreciate a sunny, warm day, but today the temperature dropped, which is also a very common thing that happens in Saint-Émilion in the springtime, and it's the perfect temperature to run a marathon. Look at this view. The winemakers have just finished their yearly battle with the frost. Buds have bursted, and the weather forecast says that the cold is gone until the next winter. The frost can kill vineyard harvest for the whole year. So that's finally over, and now we're enjoying it with a run. Now, to understand the scale of Saint-Émilion, you have to imagine, we haven't even crossed the 5-kilometer mark yet, but we've already ran past and through dozens of wineries. This is how dense the winemaking is here. And this is why today's wine crisis is so dramatic for the local economy. The winemaker's livelihood depends on the visitors and the sales. Kilometer number 5. We only have 37 kilometers to go. Today we're also very lucky to be running through multiple legendary wineries. And this is one of them, Chateau. We're approaching in a second. So what exactly is the runner's role in this difficult period? To explain you that, we actually need to encounter the half marathon runners. Maybe that will show you what I mean. No way, I think I have the people who are running 22 kilometers. So many people, look at that. 22. Ok, après, juste continuer, après c'est calcul séparation? C'est marqué, voilà. Ok, excellent, merci. In a matter of instants, from 100 runners, we are now in thousands, running just an arm's reach away from the vines. The problem with running alongside with half marathon is that I really need to control myself now. Not to run too fast, because we have a bit more kilometers to do today. Along the valleys and through the wineries, We can listen to the surrounding nature and smell the fresh air. We are being greeted by the warm and kind people working in the wineries as we move on with the kilometers. This marathon serves as a medium. It allows people to discover the region, to see how beautiful the wineries are. We are about to run through a winery and there's gonna be a food stop. I'm hoping there's gonna be wine! Yay! Merci! Whoa! C'est quoi ça? Whoa, look at this crazy stuff. Let's go. We can't stop. Look at this. Yeah! Food. Wine. Let's hope there's wine. Oh, there are bananas.
La banane.
Yeah, la banane.
Mangez la banane par les
Banana. Honestly, I think this is my favorite part of the run. Yeah. What's a marathon without a wine glass, huh? Cheers, everybody. Oh. I knew we would find a glass of wine. Could that be a good enough reason for coming back? Maybe in a different season, maybe with a different purpose. To learn about the world of winemaking and to explore the region in deep. Maybe to buy some wine for friends, for family, for a cozy dinner. Yes, marathon and sports in general, that's a very different direction from winemaking. And yet, it serves as a bridge where the marathon runners can step in the world of the winemaking. Yay! Woo! Hey, merci! Yay! What a greet, that was the best! As we're running through the biggest names of Bordeaux and possibly the world, with wineries like Petrus, Cheval Blanc, Angelus, Ozone, Pavie, and of course countless small family estates that could potentially spark a new light of curiosity for those who maybe didn't care so much about wine. Maybe also because of this excitement, I'm getting closer and closer to the finish line. By having access to valleys that I would normally not be able to go to. We are running through some of the caves that were dug out. This is one of the Saint-Émilion limestone quarries. I've never ran through this place. It's very hard to run downhill. The knees are buckling. So now we're going down the hill, up the hill, through there, and to the finish line. But the hills are killing me. Like this, going down the hill, hurts a lot. I think it might be my meniscus. Yeah, I'm gonna do this backwards. This is first time in the marathon that I'm walking. This actually helps my knees. If I wouldn't be walking, it would be pretty freaking painful. Look at this view. What the actual... As I'm moving through my last kilometers, yes, with pain in the legs, but an energy stream like I've never felt before. We are almost there, boys and girls. I am filled with a newfound love for the wine region that I know so very well, because I got the chance to touch it and feel it in a new way that I have never experienced it before. Last meters! What I also discovered is that running marathon is actually not such a big of a deal. People are saying that there's beer, so I'm trying to run a little bit faster because I want a fresh one. Let's go, guys. We're almost there. Let's go. Yeah! It's over. Let's go find some beer. What better way to finish a marathon than with a beer? Cheers, everybody. We're gonna do this next year as well. Is it illegal to drink a beer at the end of a marathon in a wine region? Well, you'll have to tell me that in comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video, and I'll see you in the next episode.